conquer and we're going to take some. Is that understood? Yes, sir. That's what we're going to do, sweethearts. We are going to go and get some. All right, people, on the ready line. Are you me? Yeah! Are you me? Yeah! What are you? What are you?
The support systems of family and community are an integral part of the holidays for those that are caring for loved ones with special needs. Through the love and diligence of his family, Jeremiah Feliciano was able to live a healthy and productive life despite his rare genetic disease. Read his story and much more in EP's annual Family and Community issue. To read more, sign up for free today at www.epmagazine.com.
Monotony. It comes in all shapes and sizes. Dull, tedious, just plain boring. But what is this? A contender, perhaps? Something unboring by the looks of it. Jabs right at dull, an uppercut to tedium, something that keeps you on your toes, keeps your head on a swivel, a knockout punch to your old, boring workouts. Welcome to Fight Camp.
Oscar Mike Radio is a proud podcast partner of Reach Across America Radio, heard every Thursday at 11 a.m. and Sunday at 8 a.m. Eastern. They're also big supporters of the nonprofit I Got Your Six, 2 Lives at Once. And with every wreath you sponsor through Oscar Mike Radio, $5 goes back to this great organization dedicated to making a difference in the lives of veterans, law enforcement, firefighters, and first responders battling PTSD. 2 Lives at Once pairs these brave men and women together with dogs rescued from kill shelters. In this way, 2 lives are saved at the same time by saving each other. Donate now. Go to reachacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio to help. That's reachacrossamerica.org/Oscar Mike Radio.
I remember a time when I was in a not so good place, and these games and these activities and being able to come and have the camaraderie that we have here, it makes me feel like I'm not alone. There are people here that have been through what I've been through. It makes me feel like I don't know, I'm part of something great.
Just let yourself go. Give it a try.
Happy New Year. It's Travis Parrington, the host of Oscar Mike Radio, and we've got boxes.
What's in the box?
I'm not gonna tell you until
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box? What's in the box?
From Fight Camp. Now, why is this important? 3.5 years ago, I ruptured my quadricep tendon completely. My surgeon believes it's an old Marine Corps injury, and I'm an older guy, I'm a weightlifter, and trying to get back to any kind of level took a lot of work and effort. And after 3.5 years, I went to a national level masters weightlifting meet called the Cohen American Masters. It was held this year in Valley Forge, Pennsylvania, and I took third place. This is a really exciting time for Oscar Mike Radio, Sinister One Productions, Center City Gym, the VA people who helped put that together. Everybody, Dr. Gassman, who's been involved in this. But the question remains is, hey, we got third place this year. How can we forge Travis into being better and possibly going for silver or gold in future competitions? And for 2025, we're going to try to get in overall better physical shape. So between the injury and this competition, December 2024, was just learning to walk again, learning to move again, learning to move underneath the bar. Olympic style weightlifting is extremely dynamic, precision, high effort, high mobility, exercise and sport. And I got all that and the strengths there, but my coaches sat with me and said, hey, we need to get you to be able to increase your work capacity, increase your overall endurance and cardio conditioning. And we got to figure this out because, we're primarily strength and conditioning coaches and weightlifting coaches. What do you think? And I'm like, well, I got to walk more, which I can do now. I can't run. This injury has made sure that walking sometimes is a challenge, but running, if we have the zombie apocalypse, I'm the first one eating, okay? It just is what it is. So what can you do? And I'm thinking about all this, and I get this email from, Jack at Join Fight Camp. And he's like, hey, I've got this kit here. We've checked out your show. We have a community online with other veterans and veteran service organizations about our boxing fitness kit. And we'd like to send you one, have you check it out and see what you think, and offer this as a resource to your watchers, listeners, and people you know. And I'm like, get out of here. I'm telling Keith Hayes at Sense One Productions, I'm like, look, this is probably some scam, I don't know, but it seems really cool. And he's telling me, hey, I saw this on the between the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, and we looked into it and we're like, oh my God, this is a thing. And sure enough, a week later, these boxes show up. So we're going to do the unboxing right now and set it all up and kind of, see what this is all like. And then the idea is, over the next year and beyond, is to go through the fight camp system, understand how it's going to increase my physical capabilities, my fitness, and augment the weightlifting I do. And how cool would it be December 2025 in Louisville, Kentucky, if I go to the Howard Cohen American Masters Weightlifting Championship and take gold? That would be fantastic. I would accept silver because, improvement, but to take gold would be a really cool thing to add fight camp to what I do. But also I like the focus that they have to include veterans and military active duty people and first responders in this culture. There's a ton of people that do fight camp in their homes. So I get a system that doesn't require running, more activity than, row. And I do the rowing machine. I like it, but it's like, okay, this is great. I'm just rowing. Yeah, this is fantastic. Or the stationary bike where I'm like, I'm just, pedaling to nowhere. This is three-dimensional. This is movement. This is kind of cool. And we're going to check it out right now. So without any further ado, let's unbox. Do I need I don't need. We're going to use these. Fight camp boxing gloves. Now here's my first question, is will they fit these mitts? This is fight camp. And this is like boxing gloves that I've worn before and other things. Like, this is a for-real glove, and it really straps there. I don't know if it's a regulation boxing glove, I don't know, but it certainly feels like one. I mean, I don't want to punch anybody right now, but this is legit. I mean, it's going to be a workout just wearing these. Okay. And it looks like, there's 2 pairs of these. Very cool. And then we've got Fight Camp, like these must be like, oh, these are boxing wraps. Be your strongest combination. I really like that. Be your strongest combination. Kind of like be your own hero. I'm liking this. I really am. And then we've got, I don't know what this is. Oh, this, I think this is used for the Fight Camp system. Not quite sure. We'll read the instructions. And then we've got the Fight Camp trackers. And we have a chest strap, and there's 2 of this. Like somebody else can use this. This is cool. We have a chest strap heart rate monitor. We'll get into this later, but will this chest strap go around me? We'll have to see. But it's Bluetooth technology, a premium chest strap compatible with iOS and Android. And yes, I am an Android user, so, you know, hey, that's a different conversation. And we have a heart rate monitor, connects easily. Chest strap is self-adjustable, flexible, lightweight, creating a perfect size for all body types and shapes. Well, we will see. Easy to use and water resistance. We've got 2 of them. And now you have the console and tracking system. So, what's in the box? The console and 2 trackers, power adapter, charging cable, HDMI cable. That's cool. Mounting hardware. You need a high-speed internet, check. Router Ethernet, check. My phone and a TV with HDMI. This is cool, and it goes through on this side of the panel how to use all this stuff. We'll open this up all later, but it's all here. And everything that they said they were going to send is in the box. All right, so this is the small box. Then they sent this box. I'm in the package room, and I'm like, what is this? Like, this is a workout just lifting this. Let's open it up. I don't need any knife. Just tear into it. So there's this mat, and this mat is like, this must be what you put the base on, and it has like little pads on one side. And I would say this is a good like 1/4 inch thick, maybe a little smaller. And then, wow. This is exceeding all my expectations. Like this is big. Oh, wait a minute. So these, ouch. So these, I'm not one to make assumptions, But I believe this attaches right here. So easy, even an air wing ring can do it. Yay! All right, last one, and this was so big, I could hardly fit in my car. And no, we're not using a knife, we're not using scissors, we're just using the mix of power to rip this open. In instructions, Fight Camp 10216 Foxtrot Charlie Kilo Fight Camp Freestanding Bag Owner's Manual. I'm not going to read it to you all right now, but I love instruction books. Now look, I thought at first this was just gonna be like some stand bag that kind of just blew up and it was like really soft and I couldn't really put any force into it. And just to kind of like give you the feel of being in a boxing gym. I can tell you, this is not that. Fight Camp. This is just solid, man. I mean, and it has places down here and straps. We'll read the instructions. But you can see from the inside, like this is high impact foam with a plastic core that is going to slot into the stand here. Now, I kind of pre-read on this. You can fill this with water or sand, the base. With this, you can put water or sand in this base. I did read the instructions a little in advance and you can do either or. I will be doing water myself because eventually I'm going to be moving and I don't want to have to move this sand base downstairs. Like I just want to be able to empty it and go. But if the cool thing about this is the way it's designed is, you can fill it with water if you're, not really a strength athlete or you're just getting into fitness. It's not going to take you, that long to fill it with water. And if you have to empty it, you just roll it outside or whatever, tip it over and out goes the water and you're all set. So, here we go. And we're just going to ad-lib here a little bit. So we're going to go over in future videos the whole step process, getting hooked to your TV and your internet, so on and so forth. But this is just to get this thing out of the box and see what it is. This is about 6 feet tall from top to bottom with the stand. And it takes about a 3 foot square area in if I measure this out, it's about 3 feet I need to allocate to actually, house a stand. Or if you're trying to guess, how big this circular mat is, and this is what the stand goes into. And it's just one more way to, one, keep your floor from getting damaged, but two, to make sure the stand is as stable as possible. So you've got to put the retaining parts on with the Velcro and put on your floor, and that's where you're going to put your stand. So this doesn't take up a lot of real estate in your home. You can be in an apartment, you can be in a studio apartment, a condo, or have it in your basement, have it in your porch, patio outside, and you can use it as you see fit. And so, again, it's Fight Camp. And reading about it, this is not just some advertising thing. I'm not trying to do some slick marketing gimmick with you. I'm not being paid for any of this. The real goal here is, Keith and I want to see is, hey, if we use this and kind of track how my journey with this goes, what's going to happen to my overall physical fitness? How's it going to play with, just getting around throughout the day? How's it going to affect my weightlifting? Am I going to be able to, perform better at meets? We'll see. But the other thing is, from a veteran's perspective or mental health perspective, there's all the evidence that shows that physical activity and exercise are great deterrents or mitigators of isolation, depression, symptoms. And there's a whole community with Fight Camp on the Facebook pages and other places for Fight Camp. And so here's the thing. If you are a veteran that uses Fight Camp, I'd like you to reach out to me and talk to me about your journey with Fight Camp. I'd love to have you on the show and talk about it. And here's the bonus. If you're not a veteran and you've used Fight Camp and it's changed your life, I want to talk to you, because to me, depression, isolation, suicidal ideation encompasses all walks of life. So let's fight against it as, humanity instead of just veterans. This is for everybody is what I'm trying to say, right? So if it's changed your life, reach out to me. I'll have the email in the show post. You can reach out to me. I'd like to have you on and talk about it. And then, come together as a community on, Fight Camp's, website, message boards, Facebook, whatever, and stay in touch. We're looking forward to seeing what this does for me. This looks like a really solid set. I wasn't expecting all this. I was expecting one of those, discount sporting goods, kits that, I'm like, oh my God, this is going to break the first time I hit this. I really hit this. I wasn't expecting, a truly solid, this might not be leather, but it's darn near close, heavy duty glove. And I really like this. I'm big about mantras and self-affirmation. It really helped me a whole lot when I was recovering from my quadricep rupture. But be your strongest combination. Be your strongest combination. I think it's so important, because for me to get to this point in my quadricep recovery, I had to, count on the combination of belief, motivation, and discipline to get back to where I was and to keep doing what I'm doing. I had to believe in myself to do Oscar Mike Radio. I had to believe in myself to do other things that we're doing this. And as we go into 2025, there's a whole lot coming up for me personally, professionally. And in 2026, I turned 10 years old with 500 shows. So this is just a great time to get in touch with Fight Camp. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I'm not paid for any of this, but I'm going to use this kit to see what I can do. And I want you to follow along. I want you to join us. And I want you to, again, and I really like this, be your strongest combination. So next video will be about the whole unboxing of all the sensors and everything. We'll go over that more in detail. But I'm Travis with Oscar Mike Radio. Let's join Fight Camp. Be your strongest combination. As we say in Oscar Mike Radio, we're Oscar Mike, mission in flight.
Thank you for listening and watching Oscar Mike Radio, where our active duty service members and veterans are in action and the mission is in flight. Oscar Mike Radio is an oversized load Co-Sinister One production. If you are a veteran or know a veteran who needs help, please dial 988 and press 1 for the Veterans Crisis Line.